Hello everybody. We're continuing with Honkai Star Rail. We can spin around. It's fun. But yeah, before we continue on with, before we do anything else, let's make some pulls, you know, because why not? Start with 10 pulls here, see what we can get. Oh wait, that's a 5-star sound. That's a 5-star. What did I get? Okay, come on, what do I get? Okay. Hey, I got Bronya! Alright. She's a Harmony character and a Wind character, so that's not too useful. I mean, I remember looking at her skills. Her thing is that she can make another character act immediately and give them a damage buff, which could come in handy. Wow, another Herta. Definitely don't need that. But, I mean, I already got Saber as a Wind character, and I'm a Harmony character myself now, so not super thrilled about that out of all the 5-star characters I could have gotten, but still nice to have. Alright, now we'll go ahead and make some more pulls to try and get another copy of Saber. Because why not? I wouldn't turn up against, I wouldn't say no to a copy of some other characters too. Alright, so no 5-star. Can I get a copy of Gallagher? That would be good. Really? Another Herta? Jeez. That's completely worthless. She's maxed out with copies, so that's actually worthless. Alright, can I make one more pull? Well, of 10. Okay, and what do we get? Anything? Oh, just a copy of that light cone? I mean, I do have... Oh, hey, a copy of Sampo. That would have been good if I didn't have Saber. If I didn't have Saber, I would still be using Sampo as my Wind character. And that makes a skill deal damage 1 extra time, and that's pretty good. But, oh well. Now, instead of progressing with the main story, I'm going to do something that I wanted to do before, which is the Homecoming War Dance. Before I started doing Penacony, I was going to do this, but I found out, but when I tried, they started talking about stuff that happened after Penacony, so I did Penacony first. So, since I've finished Penacony now, more or less, I'm going to do this now.
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
Okay, I don't remember exactly what was being talked about here, because it was a while ago.
Interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
Alright, oh right, they're going to see Herta or something, I think is what they were doing.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun.
I don't know, Leviathan fossils sound pretty interesting. I mean, how big was that creature? That actually sounds kind of interesting.
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance. To show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe. And,
Well, I mean, if we're
since he
going
has
back there, then
extended an
doesn't that mean it's
invitation,
not?
It's only right that I visit my old friend.
I mean, anywhere we go, trouble's gonna happen. So...
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know? Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has
I mean,
been
did we really sneak in?
incredibly
I
smooth.
feel like we just walked through boldly.
Quite unusual, I must say. Such is the fate of us nameless, I suppose.
Yeah, we just got here. Oh, he's gonna welcome us.
Is the Starskiff Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Well, of course there's a bunch of people here. There's a
Yanqing
festival
said
going
General
on, right?
Jinyuan sent him to
A bunch
welcome
of people
us.
probably show up to see
Where is
it
he?
Let's wait for him.
or
in front of the
participate
room.
in it.
It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
Hey, you guys, hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Luofu?
I mean, a little.
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, you're gonna make
we just
dreams?
left
Well,
there.
don't those just come from
Talk
people's
about
dreams? I
coincidence.
thought.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
Oh, you're gonna see stuff and turn your dreams into it, I guess? But yeah, why don't you just, why aren't you asking the
but
locals?
The locals were all like, come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the Luofu. It's so boring here.
That's an odd thing for
Can't
locals to
blame
say.
them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Penacony, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
That's odd. I feel like
That's why
almost
we're asking
anybody
fellow tourists.
could tell you something interesting to see about the area they live in.
Most of the tourists
Like
around
really,
at
I
the
could name
moment
a
are here
I
to
could name a
attend the
few
war
things
dance.
for a tourist
And
to
that's
go
why
take a
we're
look
here
at,
too.
you know?
Yeah.
Around
we know
where I
about
live.
that
I mean, none of them are,
ceremony.
I mean,
But isn't the fighting
you'd have to
ring still
drive a little
closed?
bit, like maybe an hour to get to any of them. Well, maybe 30, 40 minutes at most, but
I've
still,
heard
you
the
could get
ring
to a
was
few
actually
interesting things around
converted
here.
from a huge
You can't name
decommissioned
one
Luofu
interesting
fighter
thing
jet.
around from where you live?
No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian starskiff.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
Okay,
You're
well,
the expert here.
let's see what we can help you
Give
with.
them some suggestions.
Let's see. Farm Alley, Fixtral Garden. I'm not actually sure where that is. Scale Scourge Waterscape. The top of the Ambrosial Arbor. I mean, the most generic touristy thing would be Aram Alley, I guess.
Good idea. The everyday vibe of the Aurum Alley is a rare find on the planet of festivities.
Everyday vibe. Yeah, our clients have had their fair share of adrenaline-pumping dreamscapes. Maybe something down to earth would touch their hearts.
Thanks for the suggestion. We'll head to the Aurum Alley to gather materials. Maybe we'll run into each other there in a couple of days.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Oh, really?
Ah, okay,
Let's go
good.
catch up with him.
Here you are! Everyone, this way! Hey everyone! It's been a while.
I mean, I'm not sure how long it actually has been. How long? We were in Penacony for a total of like 2 or 3 days, right? So, has it only been like a week at most since we saw him?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yenching, are you a little bit taller than before?
Is he? I can't tell.
We've only been away for a few months.
Okay, a few months is the time difference.
Long time no see.
Well, I mean, he's supposed to be, what, like 8 years old right now or something? I don't think he's a teenager yet. Maybe 10 or 12?
Oh, you've come along too, Mr. Danhung. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
Seriously, I've never seen the Luofu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight.
Alright, so what's gonna go wrong?
The general said this ceremony
Something's
would
gonna
help
go
the
wrong,
Xianzhou
isn't it?
crew recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhuming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings.
Okay, so a couple other ships. So the Alliance is the whole thing. We're on the Luofu, and there's the Zooming and the Yaoqing. Is that, did I say those right?
Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Starforge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knight's armaments.
Alright, so that one's where all the blacksmiths
Xianzhou
live.
Juming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. If only I could get a sword for
You have like
By
8
the way,
swords
Yenchi,
already or
Where
something?
are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Well, I mean, that's true for even adults, you know?
I agree.
I mean, even adults, when it's something when it's something I'm really interested in or really care about, I get all excited and happy, you know? There's nothing ashamed in that.
All units, assemble quickly. Get ready to protect the crowd.
Alright,
Just mentioned
so
security.
what's going wrong?
Now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
We'll go with you.
Ooh, cutscene. Wait, what are those? Are those werewolves?
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Moon Rage. Enemies with this mark can enter the Moon Rage state. After enemies use attacks, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that can trigger Moon Rage. When Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the unit enters the Moon Rage state. At the same time, a Moon Rage countdown appears in the action order. When the countdown turn begins, Moon Rage is dispelled across all enemies.
Borson?
Yeah, these things are just... Wait,
Why are there
Borson?
Borson here?
Okay, so Borson are just
Yes,
werewolves?
now.
I mean, they just look like werewolves.
Come to me!
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Found me!
Still trying to work on getting all the echoes of the shadows of harmony for my harmony form.
Step up,
Let's see.
I've got almost all of them. I'm just
You wanna
having
take
trouble
advantage?
getting the last few clocky credits because that's where all the shadows are.
Not good.
And who is this barefoot child with the giant sword?
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat.
And she's gone.
Wait, my sword!
Yeah, she's gone.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Cienjo friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
The IPC are here. Oh boy.
Sorry.
Now what's going
We've
on?
been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu. And it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
They're the people whose dock you landed on,
According to the
and
protocol,
they don't care
all
who
cargo
you are.
on the Luofu must go through inspection.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisin.
Looks like this argument could go on forever.
If you got
Let's
nothing to
not get
hide, you
involved
can
in a
just let
heated
them see
dispute
it.
That won't lead to a
Right?
resolution.
What are you hiding? The IPC are always hiding something, trying to earn the more profits than anyone else. What are they doing this time?
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should
I can't
be a
tell who
top priority.
who the captain is.
Now,
The guy with the mask or the guy without the mask? The
How
captain.
did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground.
We've heard of the
Who
shackling prison
allowed
before.
A prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this captain.
Okay, so the guy with the mask is the captain. This guy is someone else.
Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Liu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving, and the Juming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
Okay.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Juming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
And how did they get here, though?
Honestly, it gives me a headache, too. The Juming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
Okay, so they
We'll
broke
make
out of the
sure
prison
these prisoners are sent to the
ship,
shackling
and
prison as soon as
that's
possible.
where they all came from.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease
Alright,
me
so we should probably go see the general
situation on
and
the
find out what
Cienjo
we need to
before
do.
The war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
I mean, they look a lot like kobolds, but he called them Borsin.
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borison. They are abominations of abundance. And
Oh,
we've been fighting
they're
them
of
for
the
a very long
abundance?
time.
They don't look like they would
Borison
be of
have
the
been
abundance.
A powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce
I
war
don't
with
think
them
it is.
3 decades ago.
I mean, they might be
Presence
bad,
has
but I don't think
faded
it's
over
as
the
bad as
years.
the Swarm. If it was as
Who
bad
would've
as the
thought?
Swarm, then every other Aeon would show up to destroy it. To destroy them and the Abundance, right?
According to
Because
that
if they
officer,
follow the Abundance,
they attacked
then...
an IPC ship.
Because
near
every
the
Aeon
central
showed up to
Luofu.
destroy the Swarm,
Such a
so...
brazen attack seems...
If they haven't done that to destroy the Abundance, I don't think it's as bad.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borison have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borison?
Probably.
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see
We'll
if I
probably
can get
see
it
her
back.
again. I'm willing to bet.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. Alright, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
We'll probably run into her. She probably is like when this when this was first introduced, the War Dance thing. She was probably a brand new character or something. They were probably trying to advertise.
Sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Well, this guy looks evil when we get a close up of him, like really evil. One moment, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. Alright, so let's go see the General.
It's been a long journey, Elder Wyatt. Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Yeah. Nice to see you, I guess.
All is well when you have friends coming from afar. Allow me
Alright,
to introduce
so
you.
what task are you gonna give us?
He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
Ah, so he's in charge of that ship.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various
Also, he's a
weapons.
master blacksmith.
Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but...
Oh, really?
With the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty. And I had no
You
choice
keep
but
trying to
answer
take
the
her
call.
to quit, but they keep pulling you back in. Who is the Marshal, by the way? They're the person I assume is
Well,
in charge of the
end,
entire
I'm to
Alliance.
blame. Living
Am I
such a
ever gonna
long
meet them?
life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General YN.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Well, we helped a little.
Indeed.
Oh, look who it is.
Gone Hung, March 7th, and him. Without their help, I'm afraid the Luofu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
How old is he?
You're
Is he
more
old
than
enough to drink?
General Huaiyan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Alright, and I guess this is his competition right here?
It's
That
a
little
real
girl?
treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yoon Lee.
Alright. Yoon Lee.
It's you! Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
Well, you might need some.
What a coincidence. I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
You didn't even realize?
Yes,
what?
is.
How do you just pick up a sword and not even realize it?
Nope, that won't do.
And you're just gonna keep it?
Won't do? You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield.
What? It wasn't a battlefield. You just stole it and ran away.
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yoon Lee. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Luofu swordmasters.
Wow, this girl is really arrogant.
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone.
What? What? Is there something wrong with asking to be given back something that's yours?
So you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
Now, when you say grandpa, do you mean that literally, or you just calling him that?
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yoon Lee, who is among those ranks today, well, I must
Is that
say
the name
she
of her
definitely
sword?
has that
The Flame Wheel
fiery edge.
Octet?
Such Grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, I guess she is still a kid, so...
Hello, everyone. Elder Huaiyan.
That's why I don't
some
like
business
kids.
to discuss. For now, Yang Qing, why don't you entertain our guests? And take Miss Yun Li to the inn. I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Luofu during the crisis.
Yeah, something tells me the crisis isn't over yet.
I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huaiyan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Do I know who that is? I don't think I've heard that name before.
Once you helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Alright, let's go deal with this then. Because, you know we're gonna have to.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes.
Okay.
It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially
Well,
true when
that's
you're up against
true, but
IPC.
you can't solve every problem by beating the crap out of someone. As much as sometimes I want that to be the solution.
Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Alright, meanwhile, you two are going to talk about something else.
Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the Marshal?
You're overthinking it, Jing Yuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However...
Really?
I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind.
Okay, so we gotta hear from the other one.
Remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning.
Are we getting involved in the inner politics of the Alliance now?
However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
Well, I mean, that would only apply to the biggest of mistakes, I would assume.
That has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing...
Wait, Merlin's Claw? What is that?
She has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huaiyan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Alright, and who are you?
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff,
Oh, you look
she
cool.
mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiao Cho and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Something ridiculous. Or something really important, actually, now that I think, who knows? Could be anything.
Scale Gorge waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huaiyan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Okay, so... What's... Oh, we're just cutting to us just leaving the place? Is that what we're cutting to?
Drat.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword. No need to bother. The Juming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. I'll ask for it later when we meet again.
I mean, I don't think she'll just give it to you.
By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little... reserved? Could it be because of Elder Huaiyan's visit?
I don't know.
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just
Does he have a relationship with the old man?
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Juming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
I guess. Makes sense.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
Why is she called the Merlin's Claw and not the general of that ship? Like, why does she get a nickname?
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jingyuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more.
Alright,
Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
they want to hold him accountable for that?
Accountable?
It's not, he wasn't at fault for that, was he? Or are they gonna try and blame him for that?
And the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
Okay, and that piece of evidence is...
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jingyuan himself? Once the
They're gonna
spark
try
of
and
suspicion is
implicate
kindled,
him as a traitor? Really?
it proves hard to extinguish. The General must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
Oh, so he invited us to back him up.
What was I thinking? Seriously,
Of course.
Here I was
We never get a
looking forward
vacation.
to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Yep. Such is the fate of being a character in a video game.
I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived. And rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything.
That didn't come out right, I don't think, did it?
Did I say something wrong? Again?
Yeah. Should just be
Miss
quiet.
March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment.
Well, you don't, yeah, not the skills, and I
do my
don't think you have
best
the
to follow his
position either. I mean,
Let's go. Once I've taken
I mean, you're his aide, I think, or his apprentice. No, his retainer. That was the word they used. His retainer and his apprentice. But I don't think that would give you any way to help him in this situation.
Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky.
Yeah, it probably will be, and I'm more confident that we're better equipped to deal with the IPC than you are.
Worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC.
Yeah.
You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
A few, I mean, we've met 2 of them.
Yeah, exactly. Are you being sarcastic?
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Oh, didn't even realize I picked up something there.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people?
Oh god, no.
I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
Oh god, no.
I'm trying to reason with you here.
I recognize this voice from when I did the whole Aram Alley bit. Oh god, why? Why do I have to deal with this guy again? Scott.
That toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Arum Alley?
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways. But straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance. Keep detaining my cargo and I'll file a complaint directly with your general. You jerk. Who are you calling a dog?
You, dumbass.
Why are you here? Staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
Trouble caused by the IPC? I'd say it's caused by the Skyfaring Commission.
No, it's caused by
Looks
you.
like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
It's terrible. My life is worse for
I was
having
sent
known
here
his
to deal
name.
with the IPC protest, Miss Shikue. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard him mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Luofu before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
You don't know how a patent works, do you?
Firstly, The Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Luofu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
Alright, get out of the way, Scott.
You'll have to
I'm looking
stay
in your
the
ship.
port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
So it's bioorganic? Or no, biomechanical?
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine! If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
Alright, can I punch him yet?
Stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
I will, let me hit him.
I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Oh, wait. What's this? This is different than what happened last time. If your morale is higher than or equal to your opponents, it is considered a successful negotiation. Otherwise, it's failure. If either party's morale drops to 0, it immediately ends. Negotiation choices lead to different outcomes. Can increase or decrease your morale. And I have only so many times to do anything. Have negotiation strategies. I can just press that to view my enemy's information or whatever. Okay. Alright, let's try this out.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Okay, hold on. This guy literally just blew out his own leg here with that statement, didn't he? But that one statement means that the Alliance will not copy any of your patented material. Isn't that just what that statement means? Oh, oops. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. What would be best? I don't think that'll help. I don't think that'll help. This one?
The Alliance can sign a non-disclosure agreement with you. That way, you won't have to worry about any infringements, right?
Yeah, I can do that too.
We can sign a mutually acceptable non-disclosure agreement in accordance with the IPC's rules.
Well, that makes sense, but how can we trust you to honor the terms? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Okay. Maybe. I What about my strategies? Double the results of this round. Skip this round. Turn to the previous round. Let's see. What would be the best one here? Not the violence one. He probably won't care. The Skyfaring Commission will pay?
Can you give us an exact amount, Mr. Scott? If there's any damage after the inspection, the Skyfaring Commission will compensate you.
The Skyfaring Commission. Yeah, they will compensate you, provided a detailed report of the damage is submitted.
I don't doubt the financial strength of the Skyfaring Commission. However, this is not just about money. Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Okay, Let's see, what would be the best choice here? Not escalating. It's probably either the IPC regulations or according to the IPC regulations. I think I've got this one no matter what. No, wait, there's 2 rounds left, so...
Since the Intelligentsia Guild entrusted the cargo to the IPC for transportation,
nothing happened.
It's the IPC's responsibility to ensure its safety, right? Why would you need a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Let me tell you something. As stated in Article 17 of the IPC's Building Material Logistics Department Transport Agreement Law, subsequent to the dispatch of goods and during their transit, all risks, save for those pertaining to the transportation safety, shall be the sole liability of the consignor. Well, only protect the
dang it, he
integrity
got
of
one
goods
back.
and prevent anyone with ill intentions from getting their hands on them, for example. As for whether the cargo itself poses a security threat to the destination, that's not our responsibility. It appears we have reached an area beyond your expertise, doesn't it? The complexity of legal studies are indeed challenging. We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Cienjo operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
Okay, they're following their rule. Bribe? No, that won't work. No, that won't work. That sure as heck won't work. Okay, the first one.
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you follow their rules too?
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Cienjo, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get back. Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine, I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Cienjo as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
And this is... Are those fish legs?
Introduce myself.
No, really, were there? Did her legs have fish scales?
And head of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cienjo Juming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep.
Why not,
like I said,
exactly?
We won't inspect them.
Why?
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now. Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
47 years?
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
Well, I guess, yeah, the people here will live for centuries upon centuries. You probably don't even have half of one left.
Already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right? Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman.
But you're still as annoying as ever.
This lady is really something else.
What is this?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
What is this? What is this giant robot with a wolf head? Is this connected to the Borson somehow? I mean, it's got a wolf head. Oh, it fires a laser. Okay. Terror Grip. Attacking the caster once can dispel it. Okay. When Terror Grip ends, if the caster is not attacked, then the affected ally will fall into the terrified state and can't do anything. Okay.
Well, how unexpected. That was a surprise. You can't run.
You want to take advantage?
I'll take it all.
To your positions. Let's improvise.
Found me.
Moon Rage. Okay.
Don't fight so I can come to me.
Stay in step.
It's called Howling Casket.
You can't run.
Alright, so you want to explain this thing to us?
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside.
Okay, what part of this is biological?
I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
You mean they basically just stuck someone's brain in this thing?
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borisin attacked the ship.
Is it a Borisin's brain?
No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct
Is that why it looks like a wolf?
I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr.
It's a prison.
Craftsman, please go with the
How is that
Cloud
the
Knight to
safest
explain
place?
the situation to the judge. I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Linksha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenqing to be so... Yeah, exactly. He's young and talented. As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis. It's so impressive. It wasn't a big deal. Really. It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I mean, I'd rather talk more about this giant robot.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
I mean, do I have a choice?
I'm here to pay my respects.
All these years. And the view at the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go.
How long ago was it that you were here?
The sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than
Oh, you're one of them?
You're a Luofu native, Miss Linksha?
Yes. I grew up here. Listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you.
I mean, that's pretty standard for when you visit somewhere you haven't been in a while. You'll be surprised by what looks exactly the same, and also surprised by what's completely different. That's not different, you know, that's not odd.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit, in my humble opinion. The rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable.
Probably.
The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
Yeah, can we have the tea?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yenqing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Linksha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission.
Really?
Honestly,
The Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has
Like
reached a
what?
point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, what are some of the problems it has?
Even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
He's probably busy, I would think.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the Arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master.
I thought the
She
whole thing was
recognized
that
the
they
emerging
just
undercurrents
got
and
reborn
sought to
every
cleanse
so
the
often.
disturbance.
I mean, I guess they forget everything most of the time, right?
Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu.
Internal politics suck. Yeah.
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him.
Well, no one's perfect.
Besides,
you know?
At our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
Lingsha, you're back! I've been waiting ages for you.
Why is her name still question marks? We know who she is.
Yunli! Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
We already know her.
What a small world. You stole my sword. Give it back.
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
We were here first.
Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed.
Now, when you say you talked to the sword,
Now that I
do you
see
mean
again,
that you literally have the
your sword was
ability
right.
to talk to it?
wasn't me
Or are you
who
talking
took your
metaphorically?
sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming. But you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, A Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure. I can give it back to you now. But on the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
Flying sword. Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take it back myself!
Fight, fight, fight.
Between these two, who do you think is tougher? Don't get me wrong, I'm just curious.
I don't know. I don't have either of them.
Get ready to separate them.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right?
Are we actually going to see him
I've
fight?
received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine
a contest
who's better,
to see who can
why not
kill
focus
more?
on them instead of each other?
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then,
You can hear the annoyance in her voice. You can hear her being like, God, why do I have to put up with these children?
were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within 15 minutes wins.
Lingsha,
Alright, so do I actually have to do anything for this?
you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Oh, okay, he's temporarily joined the team. Okay, well, I guess I'll get to play as him for a little bit.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessor. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within 15 minutes wins. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Alright, so, do I actually have to do it as fast as I can? Or is it all scripted? Oh, there's actually a bar up there. When she takes action, she'll use attacks to defeat the enemy first. Okay, so yeah, it's actually a contest.
Found me.
Alright, well, we want to take out the white ones first, because the black one will advance the white one's actions when it dies.
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill.
Dreams do come true.
You can't run!
Time for swordplay.
Alright, so how many rounds is this gonna go on for? Oh, she just instantly kills everything on the field when her turn comes around? Okay.
Found me. How many can you block?
Where's her next turn? There it is.
You want to take advantage?
I'll take it on.
Take your positions.
You can't run.
Right. More. Ally. Here, let's do this to kill some more.
Today's session is over. With enough believers.
Kill everything but the gorilla.
Don't fight so I can leave early.
Is there a time limit somewhere I just don't see?
Come to me. Time for sword play. Found me.
Oh no, that's it. Okay.
I win, Miss Yun Li.
You got lucky.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa? Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit
Alright, you're being... Well, you're a kid, so I guess it makes sense that you're being a bit of a jerk.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Oh, great. Fight. Fight with... Have the children fight for my amusement. Yes. Not bad, actually. Alright. So he's got a bunch of small... So he's got agility on his side, and she's got better strength, it seems. But she's not bad either. She's not exactly slow either. Who's gonna stop him? Oh! I would just walk in and catch both swords. Stop, children.
Well fought, my young friends. However,
who's this lady?
Both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Luofu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
They're children. They're not going to put their grudges behind them just because of a duel.
Yun Li and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you are...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
No, she's the Merlin's Claw.
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Luofu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the Vanquishing General. Known to all and unbeknown to none.
Well, I mean, unbeknownst to me, we just heard about her. Really?
Vanquishing General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Luofu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yun Li, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
I don't think they're gonna do that, but...
Keep it safe.
Oh,
Or
maybe they will.
It might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine
Yeah, just
force.
be happy you have it back.
I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao. Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the Seat of Divine Foresight for a chat with General Jing Yuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Shao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you
They might have
asked.
kept fighting in their
How about we
sleep,
call
to
it
be
even
honest.
as payment for the healer lady's consultation.
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the Seat of Divine Foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough.
You caught the swords
Now,
with
if
between
you'll
your
excuse
fingers.
me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
How hard could it have been for you?
Back already? You've
Oh,
met with
right,
Jing
her
Yuan
attendants.
and wandered around for a
Or
few
aides, or
minutes.
whatever they were.
So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
Well, yeah.
I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
Alright, so something's gonna go wrong, obviously.
So at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this.
Only question is what?
As for other
We still gotta
matters,
deal with the
I'm unable
Borson,
to
right?
say.
And the IPC's robot.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Are you an assassin or something? That's what you
Just
look
stop
like.
whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
You're reaching a ton. How did you get that?
It turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jing Yuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
What condition do you have?
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiao Chou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days.
Is that one of the hunts, like, is that supposed to be like the hunt's arrow that it's shooting or something?
As long as I can
Is
fulfill
it like a
that
shooting star across the
deep-seated
sky?
desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
Well,
you
hey,
guys figure it out for yourselves.
it's not a bad idea to
I'm
eat a
due
good
to
dinner.
catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome. I mean, when Yoon Lee swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Well, she's a general, so shouldn't she be as strong as the general for this ship? Right? Shouldn't they all be at like at least somewhat the same level of strength?
Swordplay. You think so too, right?
I agree. General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was actually hoping you'd give Yanqing some praise.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled sword masters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate
You're
yourself.
young. You got a long
After all,
time to grow.
Generals won't fight in the ring during the war.
You're not even
dance.
halfway to being a full-grown adult,
Just remember
right?
the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
Well, I mean, you don't want to encourage him to run headfirst into danger,
By the way,
you know,
now that
without being
today's events
prepared
are
for
over,
it.
General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
You keep mentioning how you don't need any more chaos, and you're gonna get more chaos.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huaiyan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers.
Nice to meet you again.
Accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well,
okay, I guess we're gonna answer some questions.
The Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yu Chui for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Luofu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued
Don't know where that is.
the Yu Chui from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance.
Wait, a whole planet? What? I want to hear a bit more about that story.
Fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Huh. Alright then. Yeah, there's always people
I've
like that
seen
who will be
enough
happy to
failures
see
in
you
my time.
fail.
And I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
Why?
The Marshal ordered me to
He didn't
come
say
to the
anything
Xianzhou
too strange,
Luofu.
did he?
But the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning. No need for that. You're all important witnesses. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yui's
I still want to meet
purpose
this
in
Marshal.
holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Oh, the Marshal's a she?
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
Oh, a gift? Who's it go to and what is it? Okay, it's this box. It's a sword, isn't it?
Yes, it's this case right here. There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Luofu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Luofu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
Should be funny to see.
no
I'll be honest, it'd be pretty funny to see her doing anything official. And trying not to mess it up.
What's
Being a little
this
cute
box
too.
for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered
it's
to the
empty right
store
now.
inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Juming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Luofu as the Ringmaster. So it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa.
She's already said, already confident she'll win.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
I mean, she
know
might be
you're
able
all
to.
about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Can I fight them? I'll fight them with my hat.
Quiet down.
And my cartoon friend.
Guests here.
I'll beat you both with my fashion and my cartoons. Your swords will fall to them.
Squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is
well, who are you
gonna
pick?
Securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is...
Wait, you're not looking at
who
us,
should
are
the
you?
two of them take as an apprentice?
I don't want to have to deal with these two. Oh, we're looking at her.
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought I'd...
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can...
Yeah, that's why.
Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance.
Sure, whatever you say, man.
To see what heights she can reach.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Oh, plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that mean everyone's stuck in a stalemate and unable to end their fights during the war dance?
No, why would it mean that?
Considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
She has taken the bait.
Oh,
So now we can just leave her and not have to worry about her for a while.
Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
Trying to teach someone else is a good way to learn yourself.
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even competent to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Yanqing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
After all, having a fresh pair of eyes look at something can, change your perspective on it as well. They might see something you wouldn't, and you can figure out something new.
Down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General Huayan.
Great. Starting tomorrow, Yenqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay. Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Why? Why should it be the other way around?
General Huayan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
I don't know. Alright, this goes on a lot longer than the thing we did in Bellabog is. So I'm going to have to stop for right now and pick this up later. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.